Welcome, everybody. I look a little different today, don't I? Yes. Well, this is shaved. Well, we had a mishap today while I was trimming, so this is me for a while. So, alrighty. It'll grow back. But this video, I'm Stephen the Jupiterian, the new me, getting ready for a new beginning. Um, Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pull up the chart. I'm gonna share with them what I see happening on the 14th or the 15th, actually. Uh, could be before then too. Um, we have Mercury joining the parade with Neptune, Mars, Saturn, and the Sun, all in the sign of Aries. And Chiron, the an asteroid here. We have the dog star fixed star Sirius in Cancer. And Venus is getting close to the fixed star Algol. Yes, I know in a previous video I called Algol an asteroid. Um, I was speaking fast. Yes, I have Mercury in Aquarius. I kind of speak fast at times. Um, so yeah, okay. So Algol and Sirius, the only two fixed stars that I put up here. I could put up others, but like Regulus in uh, I think that's in Leo. Let's see. It's actually in at 0 degrees of Virgo right now. Retrograde. But when I was born, Regulus was in Leo. So 56 years from 29 to degrees of Leo to 0 degrees of Virgo. Quite interesting. Hmm. So, all right, on April 15th, tax day. Yay. And then we have 2 days after that, we have a full a new moon, sorry, at 4:51 on the 17th on the west coast. I am actually, it's easier for me to do this all on the west coast time. I showed you in previous videos how to look up your time zone. Um, yeah, but it'll make these videos much smoother. um, but actually, if you add 3 hours from 4:51, it'll be 5:51 p.m. on the East Coast. If you add 2 hours, you'll be in the Midwest, the middle of the United States, Colorado, Texas. I think New Mexico is. I'm not sure. New Mexico. Hmm, mm, what time zone that is? But Arizona is a different time as well. So, um, yes. And then, so from the 15th, it's going to start on the 15th. Because all this Aries energy, I'll have a lot of planets in Aries. Mercury will join in, as I showed you on the 15th. The 16th definitely will have a lot of Aries energy as well. So, whatever house Aries is for you, especially if you're at Aries rising, this will be your first house. You have a lot of change, a lot of things going on happening with you, taking action, being bold in what you say, what you do, and how you do it. And it may be Saturn could bring delay, or it could also bring hard work your way as well. Yeah, hard work to you, and you'll be feeling the emotional pull and just yeah, try not actually well yeah, don't overdo it. Mars has a tendency in Aries has a tendency to be brash, bold, and um, spontaneous. So Mars, take a breath, count to 10 if you need to. Join a gym or get out for a walk um in nature. Put your feet in the ground on soil or in the grass, and Venus would love that. Especially Venus would love that because Venus likes all the pleasurable things of tangibleness that are tangible and luxurious. Like grass can be luxurious, lush and luxurious. Um, let's see, and then a week from there, and a week from now, let's move this ahead a week. Uranus, well, in a day, a week and a day, the 25th. Um, Uranus in Gemini. In the evening on the West Coast, or night on the East Coast, evening on the West Coast, 5:51 p.m. Uranus, yeah, so a week and a day from now. Lots changing then too. So this is getting us prepared, preparing us for what's to come. This Aries energy, brand new energy. And then on the 17th of April, the sun and the moon will be the full moon, or new moon, sorry, new moon on the 17th. 27 degrees, 28 minutes. The sun and the moon, 27 degrees, 28 minutes. That's the last decan of Aries, which, so the last decan of Aries would be Aries Sagittarius, right? Yes. So we have some Sagittarian energy, adventure, enthusiasm. It's Aries at the third decan. So you have Aries and Sagittarius combination. So spontaneous and adventurous. Quite an interesting time for that. Mars is still in the first decan, so that's Mars is actually at a very pure state of Mars, and so is Mercury in the pure state of in the Mars sign of Aries, and Neptune and Saturn as well. So the moon and the sun will be on the other side of Chiron when this new moon on the 17th. So the sun and the moon will have crossed over Chiron, possibly um, getting a healing energy here. So I'm going to stop this share for now, and I'm going to pull some 6 tarot cards, 6 for this new moon on the 17th. I'm going to shuffle the deck and pull 6 cards. Okay. The 6th. Okay. There's our 6 card. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So collectively, where are we right now? We're at the Knight of Pentacles. So interesting. So that's the Knight of Pentacles. Enjoying our abundance. with the Knight of Pentacles. That could be any earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, um, Capricorn. And then what's influencing us? Well, actually, the Ace of Swords. So we're actually getting some new ideas coming through. These, yeah, the light is coming through the staircase, this spiral staircase, and new ideas are coming through. Hmm, I like this card, Ace of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, actually, you can pause the video and see what comes up for you. What are you thinking about for this card, the Ace of Swords? Because swords are ideas or thoughts, new ideas, new modes of communication as well. Because that's what swords are all about. Pentacles are money or material well-being things, tangible items, mostly coins, money, because pentacles, yeah. And the third card we have, um, what you released since the last full moon is strength. You become this stronger. You've released your strength, and yes, actually, like March coming in like a land, like a going in out like a lion, in like a lamb, out like a lion, or is it like in like a lion and out like no, in like a lion, out like a lamb? That's what I think that phrase is. If I'm wrong, you let me know. Out like a lion, in like a lamb, out like a lion. Right. Because yes, this is the strength. In like a lamb, out like a lion. The heart is pretty nice. Infinite strength. And the seeds that we're planting are ready to plant. Well, these are, yeah, ideas that you've been contemplating or been worrying, you've been spiraling through your mind, worrying about possibly. Um, the Five of Swords. Um, but actually, this guy over here is like I like this card a lot because the light is coming. Ideas are he's either downloading or uploading ideas. He's climbed the mountain because he's on top of a mountain here, and it's like ideas are coming to you. Those are the seeds that you're ready to plant. Some ideas, communication that you've been thinking of or holding on to with Mercury. Yeah. Holding on to those thoughts. Now they're ready to be planted, and the light from the well is coming in now from the Ace of Swords and the Strength, and wow. And then we have, well, how do you make our intentions grow? How can you help your intentions grow? We have the Two of Wands. Well, there's a lot of action. This is Mars. This is like a lot of Aries energy with that Sagittarius energy of exploration, travel. Um, this Two of Wands. You, or maybe you are there are two things that you're contemplating right now. And well, actually dreaming of what's to come next. That's how you make your intentions grow. Help your intentions grow by adding some passion, some fire to the mix. And what can we rely on during this cycle? We have the Hierophant. Well, there's spirituality in this card. Taurus energy. Well, we have Leo energy and yeah, and Taurus energy. Interesting. um, so being grounded, feeling um joyful, and passionate, and at peace with things that are going on. Because Uranus is at 29 degrees of Taurus right now, and it's going to be a really good relief when Uranus leaves Taurus and goes into high-minded and uh, innovative, uh, thought-provoking Gemini. I need to pause. All right. Um. hmm. So some of you may be going forward with a practical idea or practical ideas, having strength to do so, letting go of the nagging thoughts in your head that'll bring light to something new. Um, Actually, and bringing some um, new intentions grow with some Aries and Gemini, Taurus, and Sagittarius energy, and remembering to be grounded in, I guess. Well, let's see. Some meditation could help. Like this guy is sitting in a lotus position, or yeah, um, and knowing that something that is right up here is coming to you for this cycle. enjoying everything that Taurus is involved with. And yeah, actually, let me pull the chart again. Because on the 25th, Uranus, as I showed, Uranus will be in Gemini on the 25th of April. So the a lot of things will definitely be changing. So we have the reset here and the new moon. This new moon, some new things will be occurring in Aries. Um, could be spontaneous, passionate, fire sign. So yeah, actually, that's about all I have for you right now. And so I'll show you a week from then. The sun will be in Taurus, will be moving into Taurus. Actually, well, how many days after this new moon? Actually, a couple days after the new moon, the the moon moves into Taurus later on the 18th, or actually, no, the moon in Taurus. Yeah, April 17th. So yeah, like a few hours after this new moon, the moon enters Taurus. And then a week and a day, hour, and then Uranus. Oh, actually, Uranus. I showed when Uranus will be in Gemini. I'll show you again. At 5:50 p.m. Yep. Uranus. Well, Venus will enter Gemini on the 24th. And Uranus will join Venus in Gemini on the 25th. And by then, the moon, I'm sorry, the moon will be in Leo at 29 degrees of Leo. Hmm. Hmm. So yeah, the only planets in Aries are, well, we have a lot of planets in Aries. And then the sun enters Taurus, will enter Taurus as I showed you. Venus on the 24th, it will enter Gemini on the 24th. Uranus the 25th. Things that will be definitely changing again by then. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of spontaneous action, uh, passionate action. It's going to be an active time. So if you're getting angry, um, release that energy by joining a gym or taking a walk outside. Release that energy instead of releasing it into anger. If you need to, count to 10 before before saying something in anger that you can't take back. So, with that, I think I'm going to end with that. Thanks for watching. I'm Stephen the Jupiterian. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'm professional astrologer, psychic, tarot card reader. Alrighty. Take care.